Hi everyone, welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I am showing you my February 2022 setup for my everyday bullet journal. I am doing a mermaid or nautical theme for this month. I'm using a paper pack by Craftsmith called Feeling Naughty, but it's spelled N-A-U-T-I. I'm not sure if it's available overseas or anywhere else. I think I've had this pack for about 2 years as well, so it's probably out of stock, but I really do like how playful it is, and so I decided that I would do this whole entire theme around the playful colours, so using a lot of bright pinks, purples, and the yellow as an accent, and then working with the paper as best as I could. I decided very quickly after filming this that I hate double-sided tape. I really need to get some more of the glue tape as opposed to working with the rolls of double-sided tape, because doing every single page took a long time and I am so unimpressed with how long it took, but it looks really good all the same. So I'm setting up my monthly right now. I just went with really wavy lines to go along with that whole beach theme. Trying to be as casual with it as possible. I normally use a ruler for everything, so it's not something I normally enjoy doing, but I had fun with this theme all the same, and the colours are really bright and vibrant. Here in the country that I live in, New Zealand, it is still summer, and I normally forget to do a summer theme because there's always February for Valentine's, and January seems to be like a New Year sort of thing, so you use a different type of setup generally, or a welcoming, a celebratory one, and I never end up doing a summer one because over Christmas time it's generally what I use as Christmas paper for the December one. So I wanted to try and get a summer one in this time round, and I'm really happy that I have. I will be carrying this same theme over into my reading bullet journal, but for now this is just the everyday version. I haven't filmed a set like when I'm setting it up off camera. It's a lot easier because I can just do it as I go. This one took a lot of effort. I haven't filmed one in a very long time, and so I set up everything beforehand. I thought I had everything sorted, it would go smoothly for filming. That was not the case. However, it doesn't look like that on camera, which I'm very thrilled about, because I've cut out a lot of footage of me fuffing around with all the double-sided tape backings and the things that went wrong. On to the next page is my habit tracker, and I lost the heading. As you can see that it's not stuck in yet, and I still didn't know at this point where it was, and I ended up having to redraw a new heading, and you'll see that in the final flip through. But I'm just doing it this way as a vertical layout this time around to fit with the paper, because normally I do it as a horizontal graph, and I don't know, I like this way because you can make it really colourful, but I don't use it very often, so we'll see if I'll carry that on into March. This page here is a new one for me this year. It's called the Daily Check-In. I normally do a mood page, but I've just kind of gotten a bit bored of them, so I thought rather than having two separate pages for mood and gratitude or thoughts of the day, I just combined them. I think Planning with Kay kind of does this sort of theme, and I think I took it from her. I'll link her in the description below, but it's just a nice place to put down the mood and some thoughts every day. This one here is two different spreads. One's for exercise and one's for pets. We own a lot of animals in our house, from cats, dogs and horses. We live on a farm, so I try to keep down a tracked record of everything that's going on each month for them. Any notes, for example, not put on here, but my dog needs to be vaccinated this month, and we have a few things booked for our horses as well. So just a very quick and easy spread, just setting up a vertical calendar for both, so I can track when I'm exercising, what exercises I do on one side, and a weight loss sort of goal for each month, and then, like I said, on the pet side, just tracking anything that they need. I really like this setup. I normally do like mini calendars instead, but I think this will work out a lot better, and I'm really looking forward to trying and utilising it this month. This one here is my work page. I am an artist, I work from home, and so I need to have a place sort of where I can jot down everything that I need to know for each month. Admittedly, I have slowed down my business a great deal over the past year. I have a family member who's very ill, and I am her full-time carer now, so I have had to put my work on the back burner, but I still like to have this page set up each month, making sure that I have space just in case I do get some extra work done. I'm hoping to continue on with my art business a little better this year, and I always like this page because it's very easy to track everything all in one space. I'm unsure if you can hear it through the microphone, but there is a dog snoring in the background, and I do apologise if you can hear him. He's had a really tough day, it sounds. He's very tuckered out. It's an afternoon nap that is very loud, but I'm unsure if you can hear it. I definitely can. So we're moving on to the last page now, and this is probably the one I use the most each month aside from my habit tracker, and that is my personal writing post page. I write a lot each month and I post it online, and I like to have a place where I can jot down all my posts that I make and anything that I have set for the next month. So as you can see, I'm going back to my other page and just setting up this little bar on the side here. This is where I track sort of the themes of the month. I do several different types of themes each month, so this bar has become really handy. I never used to use it, and now that I do, I can't go back to not having it there. So I can write down everything that's coming up for the month. So you can just see that I'm writing down some of those prompts now, and I will fill this in properly off camera. But this page is just very vital to me, and I love the colour scheme so much on this because it's so vibrant and it's going to really pop as I work with it each month. This is the last of the tracker setups or staple pages each month. We've just got the final page to do, which will be my weekly setup. I've been using this weekly setup now for probably a month and a half, and I really do want to try something new, but it's so functional that I've just really enjoyed using it so much that I haven't got the heart to change back to anything else. There is one thing that I probably could change, and that is where I put Monday. It seems a little bit out of place. I probably should put it on the top line. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I haven't really noticed it when I'm setting it up myself, but on camera watching it back it really bothered me, so I think I'll definitely change that for the following weeks to come. I won't be showing that setup because I'll just use the same format probably for the entire month. Maybe I'll be adventurous and try something new and see if it works, but for now this has been really handy having so many different bars, one for each day, and the one that I'm setting up now on the left side is where I put daily tasks that I repeat each day, or weekly tasks that are repetitive more than once a week. I normally call this the daily to do, but for some reason I called it the weekly to do, and I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I had a little bit of a mind blank of what to call the next section, because that's generally where I put the one-offs, so that's what I called it. But the weekly one-off things that repeat each week that I need to make sure that I do. I just really like having those there because it's easier rather than having to rewrite them every single time into each box, and it leaves me space to write down the things that I actually achieved rather than the repetitive tasks that I did. So this is the final part of the setup. Thank you so much if you reached the end. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll be doing my reading journals set up in the same theme, so look out for that in the few days to come. I still have yet to set it up, but it shouldn't take me too long. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in this world. Bye!